We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. The Yankees enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Ryan Weber, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last three starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now for Sunday Night Baseball as the first pitch is swung on and missed as we get the series finale underway. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Ro. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Two and two.
2 strikes.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Weber is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Down into left center for a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Number 21 for him on the season, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Next for New York, Luke Voit, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. The pitch. A ball and a strike. Voit, originally from the state of Missouri, he was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
He loses him on ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He went deep in the contest last night. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Voit leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Popped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 New York. James Paxton will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. A runner at first with no outs here. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting third,
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. From the stretch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Ground ball right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
0-1 the count. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Oh, that's too high.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Boston strands a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. And he's been a big factor in the series, having driven in 6 runs on 6 hits.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey. Two balls, 1 strike. I count.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Into center field, line drive base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready with the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Tyro Estrada is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. Runners are at first and third with none out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Benintendi heads back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now the 1-1 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Hit on the ground to third. Beautiful diving stop to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Back up the middle. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting it, the center fielder, Jackie.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball that's outside.
Paxton's ready. Here it is on 1-0. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hicks going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
batting ninth.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Fastball called for strike two. Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Aaron Judge looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Aaron Judge.
Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Judge is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
This is line to left. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you won't.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. To the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Third inning here, 3-1 our score. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Luke Voit, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Nope.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Jose Peraza. First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, no left fielder.
One gone here in the Boston third. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's inside.
Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. And that's dead center for strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. Drilled to the left side. Bogaerts has it. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
And it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box now, Tyler Wade, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Wade, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Striding in once again, Tyro Estrada. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it bangs off the monster. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
DJ LeMahieu stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes.
Ball that time.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Two and one. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fastball well outside.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The right fielder,
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. Into center field, line drive base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Ibar answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Giancarlo Stanton now as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. On a line, that's a base hit. LeMahieu rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they push the lead to 5 now. Throw won't get him.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hot shot to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead it 6-1. So stepping in, Rafael Devers, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap. Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Michael Chavis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
The right fielder, number 5, Kevin.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead this one 6-2. Digging in, Luke Voigt. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Luke Voigt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Miguel Andujar is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swinging a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
The batter, the center fielder.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here he comes on 2-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Into the box, Tyler Wade. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A runner on first with 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley is there. And the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Now at the plate, Kevin Plawecki. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Popped up. Paxton is under it near the mound. 1 away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Peraza. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Pitch on the way. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground out to short. To second for 1. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
The batter, number 2.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And he takes strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They still trail here at 6-2. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
Thairo Estrada.
First delivery to him on the way. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Benintendi is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. And he's safe.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
One out and a runner on third. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Settling in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And this is taken outside for ball one. In there, 1-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
The third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch.
Ready for another shot now. Mitch Moreland, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's good.
The 1-1 home. Is a curveball taken low for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 2-2 one more time.
Thank you.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And no one will get this one. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. The bouncer to the left side. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Michael Chavis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Hit high and deep to right center. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Darwinzon Hernandez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Darwinzon Hernandez.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's set and the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Fouled off. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. So a full count now. Luke Voit is on deck. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Luke Voit stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Voit ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keeping it apart. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but will have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Matt Barnes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Matt.
Standing in now, Tyler Wade, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 is taken below the zone for a ball. Popped up. Devers moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Tyro Estrada. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a pop-up now. Moreland in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 9 and the Red Sox 2. Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
At the plate now, Kevin Plawecki, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And 2, here it is. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, Jose Peraza. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Red Sox leave 1. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Comes set with the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Pilar moving in, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed, because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
The 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. And look there at the starter comparison,
now
telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And that misses 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So a 3-run shot to left center, and that is 27 for him on the year as the blowout continues.
Man, that's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked himself out of a jam by getting 2 straight outs, but he made a mistake right there and paid the price. 3-run home runs like that can be so deflating.
Ryan Brazier comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And there's ball 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 3 runs already home here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in front 12-2. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Hit in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Rafael Devers. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once.
Now batting. First baseman.
Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland. He's set. Here it comes. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tyler Wade.
Tyler Wade.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting. The shortstop, Tyro.
So striding in, Tyro Estrada. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fastball just inside. Ball 3. Aaron Judge waits on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Heading out towards shallow right. Pilar moving in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Next for the Yankees, the right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Yankees, so they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. So here's Michael Chavis now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next up for the Red Sox, Kevin Pillar. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Hicks on the move. And it drifted on him a bit, but he's able to hang in there and put it away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2. I got to count 2-2. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. The Yanks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. James Paxton takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Ryan Weber permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.